You know, you have to unmute your microphone to really get a lot out of, a lot out of streaming. The best thing you can do as a streamer is unmute your microphone. So, what I was explaining is that Y2K, everybody knows Y2K, it's, famous household game for maybe not the best reasons. However, I think that, in 2024, December, they released this new update called IV. YIIK IV. I calling it YIIK. It's Y2K, right? I should put a little bit of respect on its name, right? uh... And they've updated a whole lot of stuff, added new cutscenes, added new story segments. And it's essentially just like half a new game at this point, as far as I know. I'm only familiar with the previous version, which didn't really seem too interesting to play, but I want to give this a try. I pretty much know, I'm familiar with most of the story of this game, just not the ending and not the new stuff. YIIK is peak! We're back with peak, everybody! The preamble's over, we're gonna start a new game. And I believe we have a cutscene to watch at the start. Let's enjoy this lovely cinematic featuring the crow. La 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 da da do do do. I do like the music from this game. That's something I already know. And with this new update, I actually have seen the first few hours of this game. I think so. At least the first part. I've seen this cutscene at least. So, very good that the YIIK devs are... YIIK. I'm gonna keep saying YIIK because it's just so ingrained in my brain when thinking about this game. Yeah, they're going harder at making the game weirder at the start. Which I'm a fan of. I think their visual direction is very good, so I like it when they make a whole lot of weird things to look at. I'm gonna make sure it's not too quiet. It looks a little quiet on my monitor. Is that a little too loud then? I don't know. Let me know. Let me know in chat if noises are good. Give me your opinion on noises. Rory! Rory! The professional actress, Oscar. Rolling down that hill. I feel like there's very little commentary I can do on this. It just sort of explains itself. You look at it and it's just like, yeah, that's there. That guy right there is Claudio. Yeah. Oh no, who are these fiends? With weapons, even. Missing people last seen 04/04/2016. Wow. Okay, there's just a 2016 date inside of this cutscene. I never noticed that before. I guess I never watched this cutscene too closely. Why is why is that the date? I don't know. Where is this game going with that? I thought this took place in 1999. 99. Oh, everybody's woven by the thread of fate. It really is a classic JRPG. YIIK IV, developed by Brian and Andrew Allenson. Another cutscene. The shadow quality. The shadow resolution isn't as high as I'd like it to be. Wonder if there's a way to mod that. But here we have what looks to be an Alex chained within this gray forest. This kid. The Faller. I sure would hate it if I fell after doing gymnastic tricks. Gameplay! This is how it feels to control this game. Alright. Feels like a normal video game. I don't understand the nature of these bars. Their stretched pixel texture is really weird to me. I don't... The first time I saw these, I was like, wait a second. What do these bars mean? Anyways, let's go save at the save box. Earthbound! Woohoo! I would love to save my data. I am nameless. You are banished, stripped of self and remade in sorrow. Begone, worthless child! Look, a heart. Let me out! We've got Resident Evil cameras. Oh, there's the run button. I was trying to find where it was, because I know they added a run. Hello, sir. Bathe in fire. Heal. Oh. So the fire heals me. I see. Where do I go now? You got anything more to say? Oh, old gaunt fellow. I gotta say, your skin's looking a bit sallow. Ascend the mountain to receive my name. Oh, jump teleports. She really scampers as she runs. What would... Oh, I got confused. Because of how the solid looks there. Who are these guys up there? Birds? You're telling me I have to deal with birds in this game?
Child, what happened to your name? Did you lose it in the fall? Tragedy. I dub thee...
Carrie! Alright, it didn't say the name. Like an actual RPG! Now go to the party! Okay. I hope there's no birds at this party. Wait. Do I go all the way back to, the face that I talked to at the beginning? When I said that I saw the first, like, 3 hours of this game, I wasn't paying too close attention. I'm not gonna lie. So, I'm not a master of this beginning at all. Sort of going around. But hey, we get the run. That's pretty good. Alright, open up. Oh. You have nothing to say to me. There's no new dialogue when going to Rome. Actually, maybe there's other places I can go here. Fountain. A very sad fountain. It does not heal you. You see, that's commenting on the tropes of RPGs is that, a lot of times you get healed by a fountain. That's very insightful. Finger. Carrie, seek the good brother. Heal. Huh. Rory! I stepped... Is that literally supposed to be cat poop? Is that the joke there? Rory! No!
Wait for me! Good brother!
The good brother's gone. Stepping on the cat poop, we now have a wink. Wink. Hello. What's up with you?
Those who travel behind the rock seek an unwise invitation.
Behind the rock. And I cannot be protected in this realm. The bad brother lives here. Eggleston, are you talking about our boy Alex? He pushed me from the tower. Oh. Well, how horrifying. I didn't know our protagonist, one of our protagonists had that in him. We got our save, and sadly, that's not one of those call boxes, one of those save boxes where you can just infinitely save by mashing the button, and then you're like, you know what, did I actually save? I'm gonna press the button one more time just to make sure I saved. Alright, I'm gonna look behind the rock. Go behind the rock, of course. You can't stop me. I wonder if I should have gone towards Rory. Maybe I've made a mistake. Yeah? You got anything to say? He's pretending to be asleep. Come back later. Alright. Gotta wait for the best moment. What are you looking at that for? Those are his private things! Well, I'm not one to intrude. Let's go towards the good brother. Whoa. Whoa. I'm drifting! You can see the smoke coming down from my skid marks. Whoa. Some blue.
What? You're not on the guest list. Shoo, get lost.
The crow is here. Yeah, I knew this party would have birds. Okay. Did I need to...
What? Shoo.
Alright, then do I go back to the guy in the bed? I don't know his name. I'm not really familiar with that character. Pretty sure he's in the original, but... I'm just gonna have to go and find out. Going behind the looking rock. Now he's ready for us.
Why did you wake me? What do you want?
I was hoping you had an invitation for me. I'm trying to get to the party.
The party? Why the hell do you want to go there?
No, you have to.
How did you even get down here?
I hit my head earlier, so it's kind of fuzzy.
So, you've got amnesia. Wow, that's a pretty cool backstory.
Oh, no. Nothing like that. I just get things mixed up from time to time.
Mixed up, huh? Well, you know it's my birthday party, right?
Oh, is it? How wonderful! Happy birthday! Could I please attend?
We sure do all love birthday parties inside Termina.
You see, I'm fleeing from my bad brother and my cold, fuzzy memories of him.
Cool. Yeah, I can work with that. Well, I'll need something in exchange.
Oh, I don't have much. I'm only a child, you see.
I'm but a child.
I'll need your name. For the invitation. You can have it back once the party is over.
Giving someone your name. As in a literal transaction.
You see, I only just got my name back.
Do you want to go to the party or not?
No, I definitely do. Fine.
It's funny looking to me that, this really scrawny dude, disheveled scrawny dude is trying to be intimidating.
See you at the party.
His name is William. There we go.
My, birthday party.
Hmm. So it's your birthday then. Woohoo! I'm gonna look at his private things. Who is this, like, baby screwhead? Bot breakers. I just want to look at the... I want to look at the poster. I want to look at all the set dressing. You got any more to say, William? I'd better leave for the party before it's too late. Well, once I can glide myself through the door, I'll do just that. Alright, once again, we are nameless. An anonymous fellow, Nanashi, heading to the party. Oh, you can stand here. This kind of looked like a pit, but I guess it isn't.
I must confess, I am destroyed you were invited to the party.
I like that destroyed is, See, this line, I don't remember much from knowing the intro, but I do remember I am destroyed. Because I feel like normally you would use distraught. So using the verb destroy, the adjective destroyed here is, kind of a turn because, you know, a human doesn't get destroyed. They get distraught, they don't get destroyed. So, you know, what's going on here? Is the crow a machine, or am I dumb?
I am a traveling thespian.
Maybe the game is dumb. But I'm not gonna make any accusations this early. You know, I am a traveling thespian.
I was paid a handsome sum to reject you. Should we meet again in another dream? Please, pardon my greed. I must confess...
He just repeats the dialogue. Alright, let's go. I suppose you're supposed to be Iron Maidens. Alright, black, green, or red? Alright, chat. Which one do we choose today? Black, green, or red? Cast your votes on your phone right now. Alright, we're going black. Seek that which belongs to you. And there's no choice here, we get to read them all. Lol. Thank you for the community interaction segment of the stream. Find the self, the son, and the holy thief. Oh, wait. Seek that which belongs to me. Find the self, the son, and the holy thief. And get absorbed into red death. The correct answer was red, everybody. That's the one that kills us. Whoa. Look at this little shader here. I'm all red, blue, and green. For the sake of our audience, I'm going to view a content warning. The story of this game contains mentions of missing persons, unsolved murders, and racial inequality. It also features a character that could take his own life based on player actions. This can be disabled here. And for the full nature of this game, to experience it all, I will not be disabling player consequences. Sensitive content has not been disabled. So, just prepare yourself. In case if, discussions about unsolved murders and racial inequality are something you don't want to hear about. Good veins aren't required. Just your name. What do you go by? I go by... Tood. Go by Tood. This name is okay. Yeah? Oh, okay, it automatically selected no. I've made a record of your name. Suppose I'll choose this guy. Is this correct? Yes. Up. The very, Pokemon thing. April 4th, 1999! That's like 26 years ago. Yeah. Chapter 1, a wild cat chase. Brighton! We've got Michael taking pictures of this floating gray seraph. A purple ape on the building. Asuka from the intro, remember? And some sort of living porridge. Oh man, that bus is speeding through. Alright.
On April 4th, 1999, I arrived home.
Here he is, everybody. The funniest man in gaming. Alex Eagleston.
It took a few semesters longer than I originally planned, but I was proud to be done.
Just
I had no
graduated
idea what
college.
adult life held for me, but I was optimistic.
I'm him! I'm really him! Woo! Alright, Baldy, you tell me what's up. Going to the movies with my son. Really got a good feeling about this one. Dad's really excited for this movie. It's just nice spending time together. Wait a second, are these fall trees? But this looks like summer. The timelines are merging! Wow. Hello, lady. My husband parked here before going on a business trip. I'd moved the car, but he took the keys with him. Alright. I guess that's not the biggest problem. You know, I guess there's... Wait, where would you park? I mean, you can't worry about this too much. There's nowhere else to park. Unless you want to park on your own grass. You could do that. Park on the soccer ball. Oh. Get to interact with this ball. Wait, lift? Hi? Huh? Oh! I'm a lifter! Give me the ball again. I want to throw it at that lady. And... Alright, the drop shadow on the soccer ball is on top of the soccer ball. They spent 3 years working on this. Yeah. How do I throw this? How do I toss? How do I... Yeah. There we go. You need to work on your reactions. Yeah, what up, dog? Bark, bark. We have a sign. My daughter is an honor student. My son is a Marine. My husband is unemployed. And I'm addicted to caffeine. You know what, I believe some parts of this story... So far, we're already seeing some contradictions here. I gotta say, get it together. I can see why they call this a postmodern RPG and not a post-98 on Metacritic RPG. I do enjoy a mohawk. Hey, ain't you that Eagleson kid that lives up on the top of the hill? Tell your sister I said, hey. My sister, huh? Got this. I always like a character of like a... This is sort of more magenta, purplish of a mohawk, but I like that color. I think it's fun to have various different colors of mohawk. I think they're cool. Shouldn't you be in school, young man? There's some pretty big sunflowers. I don't get to jump in the pond, which is whack. But I do get to steal this treasure chest. Roni slice. Wait, is that like as in pepperoni slice? Is it? Yeah, this is. Oh, whoa. I forgot that the menu's different from how it used to be. Roni slice. A delicious slice of pepperoni pizza. Oh, so it's a piece of pepperoni pizza, not like just a slice of pepperoni itself. Okay. Also, there's an auto heal function in the menu, which I really appreciate. I should stop home first, which is right there, the big one on the hill. Protagonist always has the big house, you know? Now we have a man in here. He's trapped inside the basketball cage. Well, you know, the only thing you do when you're inside a basketball cage, you gotta grunt 1,000, grunt 1,000. Okay. That's, Wow, basketball is cool. This town is so rich and beautiful. Nothing can ever go wrong here. Well, thank you, happy guy. And that gives me pretty good prospects for this game. We know what works, political dissenter. Freedom works. We know what's right. Freedom is right. The best social program is a good job. Remember that when you vote this fall. Why does this character remind me of something? Like, what? There's like an actor or something that reminds me of the way this character looks. I guess I don't really know. I'll keep that in mind. That's, thank you, political dissenter. Number 2. Hello? Oh, are you finally down here to top down my tree? Oh, thought you were a lumberjack. Didn't realize we had anyone visiting from Seattle. Say hi to Nirvana for me. Are any of these jokes landing? Okay, I'll keep trying. Alright. If I need a guy who tries, I'll come here. That's a pretty useful, kind of useful person to know about. Okay, fine, I'll go advance the story and stop dicking around. And I never had the chance to talk to all these people myself. We have some we gotta use our cut skill to cut those trees down. I never talked to you. What do you got to say? I have 2 sisters. One lives here in Frankton and the other lives in Windtown. We don't talk to the one who lives in Windtown because she has a real attitude problem. Already we're getting to look into the dysfunctional lives of the people around us. These families, they can't stay together. Controls, I don't need to read controls. Who are you messing that I need to read controls? This is all the control I need. Is the chaotic whirling of a tire swing. I'm sad that there's no animation for Alex swinging on the tire swing. Would have been funny. Alright. I'm home, mother! Okay. I should read the letter.
Alex, dear son of mine, please see if you can muster up the energy to walk into town and pick up some groceries. I've included a list below.
Not even home 5 minutes and she's already barking orders at me.
I think with this line, you can pretty well tell what kind of character Alex is. They established this pretty early in the game. What is this, cookies? Mom left a plate of chocolate chip cookies. Health pack? Yeah, let's grab our supplies. shove our pockets full of gauze. You should put those away. Sadly, that's not what the game is about. 2 pieces of bread lie mysteriously untoasted in the toaster. Seems like somebody was a klutz this morning. Alright. What's the fridge joke of the day? What do you got for us? YIIK, a postmodern RPG. Mom really needs to go food shopping. Alex, you son of a bitch. You're already diffusing your own responsibility. Alright. What would I do? I will save the game. I am now tooed. Call again anytime. Thank you, voice on phone. Not entirely certain that isn't just me talking to myself. Alex noticed something sticking out of a book. Alex found a collectible Pog! Pog! Pog, you! The very famous... The famous Pog himself. It's been 2 for years. We really should wind this up. You gotta say, you know, broken clock and all that. It's right twice a year. My mom has read all these books. My mom is so smart. All the good channels are blocked. Why? Why? There's no need for them to be blocked. Oh, we got a phone call.
The needle of the record player has dropped. The sound that the world now hears will change the nature of all realities, both yours and mine.
What?
The needle of the record player has dropped. Can't you hear the music? It's everywhere.
Everywhere!
That phone call was surely one of the strangest I've ever received. And no, I couldn't hear the music.
We couldn't hear the music, everybody. What's this painting? My mom says this represents childhood. I don't know if I see it. Would a bridge represent childhood? I guess it's one of those journey versus destination things. Room. Yep, that's the bathroom. I know what I can do in this room, and it's really funny. We can click this drawer. A drawer of my mother's unmentionable. Okay, not that drawer. Is it this one? The bedstand? Or is it this drawer? This used to be my dad's dresser. Oh, used to be. Where is it? Where's the thing? Oh, there we go. You can steal $20 out of your mom's side dresser. At the very start of the game, and there's nothing you can do about it if you press that button. You just go for it. And now you have to live with your guilt with this beetle looking down on you. The beetle and the frog and the beetle. We all remember the famous Zen parable of the frog and the beetle, right? The frog it's in the frog's nature to carry the beetle across the lake. And it's in the beetle's nature to not be able to do very much at all. Alright, couch. For my little fighter, love mom. Oh, he has rewards. Wait. Does that mean... Wait, if that, So the trophies themselves say, for my little fighter. So that's not an actual tournament trophy, that's just decorative. The latest hit, He Wants It That Way, by the Back Alley Boys, is playing on the radio. It's empty! My mom wouldn't let me bring my games to college. Glad I'm home. Now we can finally play Snurfbound. Got a PlayStation, got a SNES. And a red cartridge. Huh. I'm not familiar with what SNES games had a red cartridge. My father's record player sits on my desk playing music from a better era. You know, I just realized we did just get a mission to go get groceries. I should probably do that instead of, wasting my time looking at set dressing and coming up with rambling nonsense. Isn't there a hint button? Step east in the town for groceries. Yep. Okay, I was right. We go get groceries. I'm not talking to this guy. I'm not talking to the Zion guy. Not yet. Man, why you bugging? Don't you know it's my day off? Well then... merry day off to you too, sir. Cat. Cat cutscene.
A few hundred yards outside of town, I came to a junction, mulling over the strangeness of being back home. I stopped to notice a forest I'd never explored. It was dark, but somehow attractive. I made a mental note to explore it later, and took a step towards town when I heard a meow near my feet. I pictured what it would be like to be the owner, and I imagined describing him to a friend. Lonely? Nah, I don't get too lonely. Besides my mom, there's only a cat. An old cat, but a good friend to talk to.
Oh, gotta press the button.
My fictional friend would reply, "You talk things over, do you?" I'd nod. Uh-huh. Been together a long time, so we can read each other's moods. I understand what makes the cat tick. Of course, I didn't know this cat at all. We never met. He was a funny-looking cat, with a funny resting face and a Salvador Dali mustache. I couldn't imagine picking out this cat to bring home from a store. I leaned down to pet him, without entirely knowing if cats like to be petted at all. His coarse hair
Alex,
my fingers as he purred.
you know that cats like to be pet.
Clearly he liked me. That was a good sign.
Don't mess around with me.
College graduate, friend of small animals.
Oh no!
Hey! Give them back to me!
Now, how did that happen? Cat ate my homework, Mom. I couldn't get the groceries. Oh, he's walking all the way over there. There are some... your overworld type beat. Alright, let's go through the windy field. Well, look at that. We got the IP space telescope hovering in the sky. Come back here, you dumb cat. No, don't be mean. This cat is actually probably very intelligent and nimble to steal your grocery list like that. Windmills are evil. I should have known. They're always housing tulips. Make sure you write down those hex codes in there, guys.
Never fathom who you are. A dreamer, a sinner, a saint. No, none of those.
Here comes the line.
A gamer.
We've been found out, everybody. That's right. Fish all morning, game all night. And Alex is already in some kind of way.
Only the experienced gals know about.
Experience. Look, I've experienced a lot in my life. A lot of fishing, and a lot of gaming.
The dark game.
The dark
The
game.
mother of your dreams, and the father of your failures.
Oh, I sure don't know too much about a father, considering we had the line earlier.
Only thing is...
Yeah? That's a lot of IVs being hooked up. Do you really need all that saline?
dangerous to do it raw.
Oh, it's dangerous to do it raw.
Intravenous style. Blood on blood. Don't worry, I'll be gentle.
He's already ready. Just stick it in. No resistance at all. That was not me trying to add on to the innuendo of this scene. Timeline tutorial. When the dark game begins... I forgot the song has lyrics. It's very goofy. When the dark game begins, each actor will start in the wait zone of the timeline. When an actor reaches the middle zone, they must select a command. The actor will then proceed to the act zone. Okay. When an actor reaches the end zone, the selected action is performed. Then they must return to the wait zone. Each action has a different wait and act speed. Karta tutorial. Alright, get to our turn. See this heart? This is all that stands between you and your unprotected life. This heart is called a Karta. If the HP value on the Karta drops to 0, you'll begin to bleed. I'll explain life and bleeding in a moment. For now, select Attack and destroy your enemy. I'm a natural. Holy mackerel. Yeah. But the enemy's life was protected by its Karta, just like you. Alright. You can tell the three stones block the enemy that they have 3 Karta. Oh. You'll need to break all 3 to attack their life. Alright. None. You're made weaker by your lack of Karta. No Karta in this slot. Cannot be used in combat. Alright. So our cards defend us and protect us at the same time. Alright, let's choose this record sword. That's actually a pretty neat idea. Oh, yeah.
Bleed for me.
Oh. The vampire. You're going to bleed to death. The life bar will drain when an actor is performing any action. When it hits 0, you will die. When all party members are dead, it's game over. Oh, so now I'm in bleed state. Do I get to, Nope, still I'm not able to do everything. This is just forced tutorial. Where I'm not able to break all of his Karta. Oh, I'm in the Red Death. Oh no, you didn't last very long, did you? Don't worry, this happens to a lot of first-timers. Let's try again if you're up for it. Alright. Battle. I wonder what... I imagine nothing happens when you choose title screen. But, I was tempted for a second. Karta Action Tutorial. Select a Karta to use its special ability. Makes the user immune to most piercing attacks. Damage enemy agility. Crooked Man. Karta have field and use skills. Field skills are in effect while the Karta lives. When you use a Karta, it breaks for the encounter. Broken Karta are no longer protecting you. Knowing when to use a Karta or when to keep it defending you will come from experience. Next, I'll show you how to use skills. LP Toss! The famous... Oh, and I was able to get rid of a lot of Karta in a row. Use items to keep your life up. There we go. That's good, right? Maybe I should use my LP toss again. But that puts me at 3 PP! Looks like LP toss is just good for defeating Karta? 3 times attack, hitting each Karta row. Okay, but because there's no Karta row, then it doesn't do anything. I see. Okay, so I was thinking, like, how do I select that, like, you know, those rock and hand symbol right there. But I realized, okay, that's just decorative. I hit him. Hit with physical and heal your team. Raising our record in the air. You can try to win this one, but most beginners can't, so don't feel too bad if you don't. Just remember what I taught. Well. We went from innuendo straight to long-winded explanation. Alright. Regenerate a small amount of life every turn. Use to attack all enemies. Do I do this first or do I do this second? I'm not sure.
You frontin', bruh? Trying to step
I kinda wanna see, am I able to see what the opponent's doing?
No way.
Because I wanna know, I just have to click attack and see them. Okay, we need to do 22 life. Oh, that's tough. Life doubled, regenerate a small amount of life every turn. Oh. Alright, that's pretty dangerous. And that's the only thing we have to worry about then. But he doesn't have anything active out, so... Wait.
Shit, we're gonna throw down? Nah, I'm gonna kick your shit in, boy.
Alright, I don't need to... I just don't need to... I'm not gonna use it yet. Oh, he ripped up my card! I see. We were able to break the card. I see. Attack for damage. We did pick up a bunch of items, so this should probably... Oh, and now what? Okay, so... Alright, this battle system will take some getting used to. I have to remember that my cards can be broken when they're in my hand. I don't have to put them down. I don't have to set them down like they're a trap card. I just use them. Alright. I can use a Karta. Kartas will defend me. Okay, yeah, I don't understand the combat mechanics enough to do too well here. Which is the point, it's supposed to be for, like, probably... Let's just attack this guy. One hit, one damage. Yeah, we're done. I'm just your average, everyday beginner.
So, what did you think?
I think I gamed so hard that I couldn't live.
Many people long to play the dark game and build it up in their minds. The fantasy they create usually eclipses what the game is. But
that seems to be the theme of this game, from how I know the story.
The more you do it, the more partners you have, the more you get the nuance of combat. I'll leave you here to gain some experience, to chase the pussycat. Remember all that I taught you. Your future partners will be appreciative.
And there we go, finally.
Boy, am I glad that's over. Now I can get my grocery list.
Like a responsible good boy. Haha. Deeper into the forest I venture. Oh, look at this area. This is pretty neat looking. Gotta climb a log. Mysterious building. I wonder what this big 3-story building is doing out in this... Oh, it's a factory hotel. So is it just a hotel or a factory and hotel? Is this lodging for workers out in the middle of this forest? Caution, hazardous waste. Unauthorized persons, keep out. Hi.
You're not supposed to be back here, you know. What? You're looking for your cat? Oh. It's not your cat?
It's
Well,
not.
Be careful around here.
I won't.
Make sure this cat is worth it.
It wandered into that abandoned building. You mean this one right here, lady? Oh, she's gone. I never even had the chance to yeek out in front of her. Trash can items. Got another collectible pog. Scribe, add that to the pog counter. Oh. You're not allowed to talk to the evil wizard. You only get an apparition. I love exploring the area. The first time I ever got the chance to explore a playable area in a video game, I was pretty happy. Hurt floors. Oh, that's a hurt floor. And I'm stuck here. I guess the game's over. I'm soft-locked. Blood-locked, as it were. But what if I was brave enough to fight on the sludge? This scary skull. Let's see what he has. Alright, just a very basic... Cartor. Is this just the basic Carta that basic enemies come with? I wonder... Oh, I only have one PP. I actually want to try it out. See if defend... Okay, defend protects my Carta. But this guy's fast, so he gets to go twice. Alright, just attack in. Start break, start bleeding. I like the song. It's probably one of the songs I like better from this game. Okay. Man, I am not used to the timings of this system. Came up with something really unique here. Am I gonna die? Auto heal. Oh my gosh, that used a lot of items. Wow. I'm gonna need lunchboxes full of healing items on me. I'm gonna make it out of here alive. Oh, there's an item. $40! Wow, now I can afford groceries. And we'll save. Dude's looking pretty swood. I just have to figure out this combat system. It's locked from the inside. Alright, so do I climb somewhere? A ladder of sorts. Ladders are very commonly used in video games to allow players to move to higher surfaces. How mesmerizing. Oh, we got 3 crows over there. One crow was enough, you know. I gotta say. Let me react. There we go. Oh. I thought I was looking through the window, but I guess... Because I'm just gonna aberrate on the background. Neat. Oh. I'm super strong! Holy cow! I do one combat training mission and already I can jump higher than a building. Move faster than a speeding bullet. Eat 2 turkey sandwiches to heal my life. All within an instant. Cat went down the elevator. Oh, this is a cool angle. Normally, I'm not a fan of Dutch angles, but this one was... I don't know, I like this one. not a fan of Dutch angles. I mean, like, in the way that, like, a lot of times I feel like it could be overused. That people just apply it wantonly, thinking it just makes an image better. And I don't think it does. But I think that looked alright. I like the colors.
I stepped into the elevator, expecting to find the cat. I scanned the dark floor and found nothing. I sighed as the elevator began to shake, vibrating with motion.
The famous line! I'm so happy. I sighed as the elevator began to shake, vibrating with motion. I'm so happy about that. I'm gonna blow my nose. Did I... Sorry, I'm looking at my Discord. I have a bunch of messages. What's going on? Oh, okay, I see. Alright. It's fine. We're good. Everything is nominal.
The elevator came to a smooth but unexpected stop.
The elevator came to a smooth but unexpected stop.
I cringed with anxiety as the lights flickered. Please don't die. Please don't die. I pleaded with the mechanical gods to keep the power on. My prayers weren't answered. Damn it! The power's out. I need to find the stairs or a fuse box.
This is how it feels to be on a really shaky elevator just in general. Not even just being in an elevator where the power's going out and it's a really old building. Alright. Are these breakers what we're looking for? Switch flipping doesn't do anything! But that's what I'm supposed to do! I did what I was supposed to. This isn't right. Oh, heal thyself. Water. Oh. Alright, we got one of those little bubble heads again. Oh. Aha, you missed. Okay, so defend makes you much slower. That's what I'm seeing here. So I gotta be really careful with defend. There's no Carta here, I can just attack. Alright, we got a bleed, just need to get one more hit. Carta took a hit. But this is a pretty easy enemy. We got a cheeseburger and a bandage. And a key. And a hamburger out of the trash can. I'm just finding loads of good stuff in here. So you go into abandoned buildings more. Sadly, I don't think this is a game about, urban exploration, as it were. I gotta play Infra for that. Mouse. Rat. Oh, the rat's tough. I should focus on this, on the yellow guy. They broke my stuff. Okay, its name is Smile. I'm glad I'm right next to the healing thing because I only just found out how I should order these enemies. Unsweetened tea, Taylor ham sandwich. It's just Sandwich City out here. Ooh, glowing blue. The water's so nice. Actually, this building does have working plumbing. I hope there's not too much metal in that water. No, yeah, I want to see what's around the corner. Oh. Enemies. Okay, this time it's just a rat. Oh, we don't have a Carta. Wait, we do have a Carta. They don't have a Carta. I wonder how much damage this does. Oh, it just does 1 damage. Hey. I resisted. Our ginger protagonist is immune to rat bites. He's a new evolution of mankind. Alright, dungeon key. After hearing a faint click, the key snaps. Okay, so we don't have the key anymore.
Hey, who's there?
What the hell is going on? Ah! He's screaming like a maniac in his image. Imagine like your average Persona game, and any of them having like, I guess Junpei from Persona 3 kind of looks like this, but I don't know. This is a League of Panic all on its own. And
Relax and quiet down. It's me, Panda.
Panda?
Panda.
I came here to help you. I'm always there for you when you need me.
That's good to hear. What sort of help did you have in mind?
My primary use is as a barrier. I can block oncoming enemy attacks and create barriers between you
oh,
and
he's like a. Does he defend my Carta?
My metal shield makes me very heavy, so you can use me to hold down switches, and you can press to summon. Remember to press again to call me back. Also remember that some weighted switches will have reverse effects if you take me off.
So, press.
Thank you for the mechanics explanation.
I hope so, Alex. It's rather straightforward. However, since you were a liberal arts major, want me to explain this entire thing again?
Audible snort. I'm wise to your tricks, Panda. Panda, Alex now has access to the Panda tool. It was trying to get me with that. It was trying to do the K-Pora Gaybor thing. There's a spider web on the bed. You know what, Alex? That's a very pragmatic thought for you. Pragmatic. Also, this is the same poster and suitcase setup we had inside of William's room. What a trip. Oh. William's got a birthday party to attend to, so I wouldn't be surprised if some bugs moved onto his bed in the meantime. Huh? Where's my tools? It said L. Huh? Where's my... Okay. Give me controls again. Hold space to open up the tool menu. Okay. Panda! I love puzzles that summon our panda back. Are we gonna question why we have a panda? Just as a tool we can use now? We're not. We need him, and we love him. We need him to make fun of Alex for being a liberal arts major. And his other, perhaps faults. Oops. Gotta position myself better. This is one of those games where, like, you kind of move in a... You don't turn as snappily. You have to sort of go in this curve. As you can see, this is me going 360. That you have a slow rotation time. Oh. Okay, so it's supposed to look like a force field barrier is stopping me, but, you can see that it's just a rectangle with the same texture on all sides. Nobody ever said YIIK was perfect. Because Y2K, you know, Y2K was a pretty tough time technologically. Can't expect to be given programming on a... You gotta work with what you're given. Let's fight this guy. like this song. Hey, Panda Barrier. We don't have enough MP, but... No, it's PP. It's PP for postmodern points. This is a pretty good, like, him opening his briefcase and looking at, like, the food he's just stuffed in there. He's like he's like a caveman who's trying to figure out how to ration his day off. Which I suppose is what's happening here, you know. Alex and cavemen aren't too far apart. Oh, there's also a rat here. My luck and my puck is gone. Okay, good. I get to go next. Am I able to bleed a bit, or can I, Fills all empty cards. Okay, that's actually pretty good. I like that as a move. Let's give Gauze Bandage a try. We don't really need it, because it is just a red and a smile, but... I do want to see what it does. Speed minus 50. Stops the bleeding usually and protects the wound. Rip it off for an aggressive attack. I haven't seen too much uses from using the attack here to... Is the attack the same as the number of health it has? Let's give it a try. Bleed for me? You're done, kid. Alright, having a lot of gauze sticks is good. And we've got some resistance here. Try getting through my band-aid now, rat. Okay. Oh. It helped me down. Do I summon my guy back? Yeah, I do. That makes sense. And I drop him down here, I suppose. I suppose. There we go. Depth perception. Can I walk on him? Perfect. Hello.
She narrows her eyes and looks at the young man standing there. He is so tall, she seems to be looking far overhead. Their eyes meet. The young man smiles. His smile is meant to show he means no harm. Through the eyes of a high-flying dawn bird, we take in the scene from mid-air, from above. We see that we are intertwining organisms.
Also, as I let a dialogue play, I do... I'm gonna have to look at the VOD later and see what the volume level is at.
Through the eyes of a high-flying dawn bird, we observe the pyramid of dimensional shift.
Hey, there's a pyramid. Let's
don't
dimensional shift a
understand.
bit.
What's going on here?
Through the eyes of a
Alex's
high-flying
catchphrase.
dawn bird,
He doesn't
we
understand.
pretend to not see the eye of providence.
You mean that thing?
The eye of providence is a symbol showing
Or the all-seeing eye of God.
surrounded by rays of light or a glory, and usually enclosed by a triangle.
Yeah,
Okay.
on the dollar. But what does that have to do with anything?
Thank you for explaining the Illuminati for us. You know what? Now that I think about it, Illuminati has been referenced to death and back. That I legitimately just don't even know what it is anymore.
I don't know what made me do it.
It's like
But I poked the giant eye.
a secret organization, and that's all I can really come up with. Also, I'm glad we're poking this eye. I'm glad that's our instinct here.
The pyramid's tears seem to power
Yeah, this is just like that sad... That very sad, this fountain we saw earlier. Alex, why do you gotta make inanimate objects cry so much? Alright. Well, let's go down there. Is there still a force field? Oh, there still is a force field. Well, let's assume that turned on the power. As we know, the Eye of Providence, it's... One of the main purposes of the Eye of God is to provide power to abandoned buildings whenever a wanderer drifts in. Call again any time. Call me. There's no need to hesitate. Oh, we must communicate. Call me. Call me. Oh, call this number now. Oops. Summoning the panda. What'll I do? I'll give it a good save. I'm glad both sides of this elevator have a save. That's very handy in this modern age. But most places don't think of that. Oh, I'm being filmed. I'm on camera, what do I do? I'm being streamed for YouTube and I'm being streamed for Eagleton Direct. Oh, this is a dude. Got some dudes here. Easy dudes. We can just attack in. Basic Karma is able to handle it. Ooh, crit. Alright. Generic water bottle. I wonder what excess sent to the room means. Does it mean, like the treasure chest inside of Alex's room? We do have an individual to speak to here. It's so cold in here. Someone seems to have turned off the sun. The cold is bad. Bad things happen in the cold. I suppose so, but today's game is Y2K, a postmodern RPG, and not, Indigo Prophecy. Sparkingly Entitris. That is, I've never heard the term Entitris before. I've been wandering through these woods for days. I came in through the window over there to find my best friend, but she's nowhere to be found. I bet she followed some stupid guy here. There's a best friend, and there's a supposed stupid guy here. But I have no idea who it could be. We get the splash in the water, though. These elevators going through the... being always rendered to the floor is kind of a trip. I wasn't sure of what to make of it for a second. I saw someone in here. They're dangerous, that's for sure. Be on the lookout for a man with green eyes.
Read for me.
Alright, well we got rid of the smile. All that's left is the rat. We're just sort of trading damage right now. And I'm totally fine with that. I don't have any really resources on for myself. Ooh, there we go. For anybody who's never played this game before, I never played the previous version of this game, but the battle system, you know, is way faster than what it used to be. That the game used to have to load. Not the game. Obviously, the game has to load. the battles. Each battle used to have a really long loading screen before you could do them. So and then the battles themselves weren't very engaging. So I'm hoping this as the difficulty ramps up, that there's more to check out with the combat. Oh, I did not mean to attack the rat. I wanted to attack the smile. I'm gonna have to use the gauze. Or wait, I could just use a bandage. That's good. Bandaged up. Alright. Which one do I need to fight? That guy. Smile. I'm sad that I hit the wrong guy first. But we were able to, bleed the rat. So that actually ended up working out, attacking the rat first. Right. My hands keep moving to the wrong keys. That was a good yell, Alex. Hamburger. Do we go to the elevator? Ah, I thought I was gonna get crushed. Oh, I see where I go. I go towards the iridescent, little wedding cake of a building here. Oh, it's you again. Kiss the baby? If I'm forced to, I was too slow. Well, that saves me some trouble. Pardon the shoe. A listless look in the eyes. Save game. Alright. What's this? A tiny cage for trapping small animals. The metallic object emits a foul odor. How odious. It requires a combination to open. Oh, okay. I imagine that's a flag I have to find. Can I take the shovel? A shovel for digging up dirt. It appears as if the earth has been disturbed recently. Such is the case with Bones. Mr. Bones!
Who's there? Great, another person.
It is but me. I'm immortal!
Hey, I can leave if you like.
Immortal, not immortal. I don't know. Let's watch these two talk.
No, please stay. I've been pretty lonely here.
Where is here, anyway?
I was hoping you'd know. I've been lost down here forever.
Did you come through the elevator too?
Elevator? I don't know what that is.
Then, where did you come from?
My gosh. Knowing what's behind this character, that elevator line, that she doesn't know what an elevator is.
Thinking it sounded nicer than who the hell doesn't know what an elevator is?
I came from here. Is there anywhere else? Anyway, I've been looking for my cat, Dali. Have you seen her?
This person has invaded my personal monologue zone.
The stupid thing was a girl? I just assumed it was a boy cat, seeing as how it had a spindly mustache. Although, now that I reflected on it, facial hair was not exclusive to male animals or male humans for that matter.
A very good thing to point out, Alex. However, you were very excited to see this cat earlier. So now you think it's stupid.
Like Salvador Dali?
I don't know who that is. My cat just looks like Dali herself, not another cat named Salvador.
She didn't know elevators. I doubted she'd know her 20th century Spanish Catalan surrealist painters all that well either. I said, right, I saw a cat earlier.
That's the...
She had a funny mustache and crazy eyes. Naturally, my description of her beloved feline was offensive to her.
Sometimes his liberal arts degree just starts, like, coming out of the pores of his face. You know?
Clearly, this was a woman projecting a rather strong personality onto this cat. She took a deep breath and said quickly,
My cat has a beautiful mustache and perfect eyes. I can't imagine we're talking about the same cat.
I told her I wouldn't mind helping her find her cat. I told her we should move quickly and get out of this dank basement. I waited for a moment as she processed what I said. She was a very difficult girl to read, especially without being able to see her face.
You can't see her
I could
face?
tell something was wrong. She really projected her opinions and
I guess she is just
feelings
straight up
without
behind
saying
you.
them.
Is she smiling, or is that just... I can't tell. The colors are a little... Maybe, I don't
What's
know.
wrong? I
Oh
don't
no,
have to
she's just
help.
looking
I
like...
just
She,
thought you could use
she's
an
just looking like
extra pair
that.
of cat hunting eyes.
It's not that. It's okay. Forget it.
It's
Hey, now, that's
interesting.
lame. You can tell me anything, no judgment here.
This Sammy... this person here is,
No judgment. Great lie. I like a good liar.
is the only person able to break into Alex's special zone.
Hey, I'm serious. I didn't mean anything by that.
It's not you. That wasn't fair of me. It's just... The world has used
You're a
me
liar,
so unkindly.
aren't you?
I fear it's made me suspicious of everyone. Okay. For now, I choose to trust you. But I reserve the right to decide you're just as evil as the rest of the world in the future.
Oh, Alex, you're doing so well. You're able to convince this misanthrope that she's able to come over to your
Sounds like
side.
a fair deal. My name's Alex. Nice to meet you.
I'm Semi. But please call me Sammy. I don't know why I'm trusting you. I guess I always had a special spot for gingers.
Hey, careful with that word. That is our word.
What do you mean, our word? You're weird, Alex.
What a joke to make.
Let's just look at
I knew that one was coming, but it's like... That's definitely a joke that somebody like Alex would make. That line to me speaks with a very high verisimilitude to the kind of person that we're playing. And alright, we've combed the area. Oh, we have red grass here! Is this grass? This kind of looks like coral, actually. And this looks like snow? Coral and snow. It's like we've got this, like... I guess it is just, you know, sort of vaguely Dr. Seussian. Maybe these aren't even corals. These are probably just, like, vegetable straws. Alright, Sammy, let's go on our adventure. Wait, where did we come from? What? Oh, we're doing one of these things. All the wacky animals come out of their... out of the doors, and they go into the next door. Alright, I'm just gonna push right. Wait. I saw the eye on the painting moved. It moves when I open the door? Okay, so I imagine... There's a pattern here. As long... What? Okay, I tried moving this way, but it doesn't let me go anywhere. Or do I open both doors at the same time? Oh ho ho! I'm a genius. Nope, it's just two doors. Two brothers, new colors, two doors. Okay, I think we open the door and then go back and look at the sign. Panda, enter the room for me. Scout out the area. See if it's the way forward. Okay, so it doesn't even change the room you're in. It's literally just the exact same room. It doesn't reset anything. Oh! Oh! I went through the ceiling! Can I... Alright, I'm gonna open this door. Shove Pando right in the middle of the threshold. And see if we can get that to happen again. Oh. Okay, I'm pretty sure... There's... I don't think I'm gonna be able to clip through the ceiling that cleanly again. But, okay, we open both doors and look at the painting. Hello, William. Scoundreling around, I see. I get the sneaking suspicion that, on the suggestive nature of this building that we're not really seeing a literal depiction of what's going on. I think that's the conceit of the game.
Dolly, where have you been? I'm so happy to have you back. Who's a good cat? You are. You are.
Oh, look at that happy little cat Toro.
Oh, I should probably tell you about Dolly. Dolly is a tool, much like your stuffed panda friend.
I love how... I know this is just a, like, meta-narrative game thing that, oh, she's explaining, like, the game object, like, didactically, but, it's funny to me, just like, yes, I found my precious cat, she's a tool!
Use Dolly to fetch items and hit switches that are too far away.
Or maybe that just tickles my tickle. And it's actually just kind of lame. Which is possible. Use Dolly to fetch items and hit switches.
Dolly can jump, so don't worry about her falling down any gaps. This will be you. Okay, so shall we? Sorry about my house. I've been meaning to get someone in here to fix the power, but who has the time for that? I get so busy that little things like that get away from me. But that's normal, isn't it? You get used to the flaws in your own home. It's always confusing for guys.
Sorry, I had to check something on the other screen. I noticed. Cool. Lol. You get used to the flaws in your own home. It's always confusing for guests.
Like my mother used to have everyone take their shoes off in the kitchen. Who does that?
That's really common.
Oh no, I've become my mother. Oh, one last thing I should warn you about. I've got a roommate. His name is Wilhelm.
Oh, is that the boy we saw poking around? That must have been actually, yeah, the room we went into earlier, that probably was actually his room. Dolly can be used to hit switches and stun enemies. I don't want to go there quite yet. I want to see what's in this door. Alex found an HP icon. Alex's HP is increased by 1. Excellent. Panda, you stay behind there. You've been trapped behind a door. Yes, that'll do. Alright. Let's grab our tool. Oh. Also, you know, there's probably a better angle to point this out somewhere else. But there's something about Dolly I need to point out. Since I do remember... Oh. Alright, we've got a tougher battle here. A skull. Probably a good idea to actually burn this Carta. Sammy's got a skill too. 10 plus max PP for the entire battle. And heal the Carta. Okay, well, I'm using my Carta, so I don't need to heal it, but that's good to know. And... Hey. Oh, there's nothing to cat burgle? Alright, we got a couple bleeds. What an animation. She Hadoukens her cat out. Alright, we were actually able to do a bunch of damage that time. So we could take care of the skull, but I imagine the best course of action is, okay, rat. And we won. Cool. Alex ended up bleeding a lot. But that's fine, I'll just heal up. Items. Roni, slice it up. I want my 15% PP. That's pepperoni points. I should probably just man up and eat the trash burger, right? Right. Summon! Gotta hop down. I did the order wrong. Can I aim there from here? Yeah. Yeah. Oh no! It's at a weird angle! I'm using keyboard! Oh, this is gonna be tough. Alright. I can work it. I just gotta... This is a tough minigame of, hitting, analog angles with only your keyboard keys. Oh, wait. How was I able to get it to stick in the middle there? What? Nah. This is just gonna be a bunch of trial in it. There we go, I hit it. Yeah, there we go. Battle. Is it just... We're just working against a few rats. Okay. She also looks into the briefcase. It's not as funny as Alex looking at him here, but don't break my Carta. I need that to live. To live, to breathe, to bleed. Oh, Ambrosia's... Ambrosia's the type of item you save for the boss, and then during the boss, you hold it until the very last moment, and then you end up not using it anyways. Well, I beat the game. Good thing I have my gauze bandages left. Oh wow, rats are almost already bled out. So it's like, every action, not just actions like on... It's not like a poison in other games where it only affects, you know, the turn that you take. It's like, okay, every action in the battle can have a bleed. Activates bleed. That was the misinput. Yeah, Sammy's pretty tanky, actually. Her Carta's really tough, and she also has a lot of health. Down, vile rat. I disdain thee. Oh, I almost thought I dropped down. I did not want to do that again. I did not want to finagle my control stick. Vending machine. Oh, look at Alex in the background. Ooh. Ooh. My dollar. I gotta stretch my dollar. I'm glad this vending machine is pretty well stocked. Let's get a couple slices of pizza. Supreme slices. Have some good healing stuff on me. What will I do? I will save! Yes, I would love to save. Let me through. Ooh. What do we have here? Yeah, that's the same space telescope we saw from earlier. I know the thing on the right, the giant black thing, is what is it? An entity. There are these things called entities in this game, and they're like, or a soul survivor? Actually, never mind. I don't remember anything about this game. It's either a soul survivor or an entity. Oh my gosh, I'm so tough. How do I manage? Oh, but... Alright. Visual depiction of Sammy entering my party like a Final Fantasy VII character that we haven't seen before. Can I talk to this statue in the ground? Nope. Can I talk to you? I can rub on your legs like I'm a happy little cat. Here. How about a happy little cat to, you know, smear itself all over your legs? To show its affection and to mark it as yours. To mark, so the cat can mark you as its. Theirs. Cats. Who knows what they are? Abdicate the throne? But I need my throne. Alright, I'll abdicate it if you really want me to. What'd that do? Alright, abdicating the throne gets me this crown. Or lets me jump from the crown. It doesn't give me a crown. If I abdicate, I do not get a crown. I jump from the crown. That is a very useful historical analog. Never mind, forgive my ramblings, I have to go into a battle. God, Sammy's so fast. How is Sammy so fast? Alex is so slow and useless and dumb. And I bet his shoes are like 5 years old. What do I do here? I'll LP toss. I cannot LP toss, I still don't have enough. Okay, the rat's almost dead, which is good. The rat being dead is a good thing and not a bad thing. I got more PP. I can LP toss. Take that, Carta. Here we go for this guy first. Oh, I got blood. Dodge. Right, I don't have to do anything for this rat to just implode. Can I just defend? Yeah, I can defend. Saves me from losing an extra life. The crow does be lurking around in a lot of different places. Oh, what's his deal? Just because you're a traveling thespian doesn't mean you can thess all around. Connect to the digital. You did it! Good job! You did it! You made it to the digital world! Alex YIIK is one of the Digi-Destined! We walk on the green cables of fate to find this next battle. Oh, okay. I thought I would just be able to walk around it. And it's easy enemies, too. I pressed the wrong button because my hand was on the wrong spot. Bop. Why does he get to attack first? Guess what? I don't take kindly to evil bad things happening. Plug it in. Plug in the robot, Shinji. Okay, cool. Do I get to see my mech fight? Oh, but I do get a path into the eye of the storm. What? Am I not allowed to? Oh, I have to inspect. Peek into the blackened pond. Oh, so it's called the blackened pond.
Look, it's...
Movies to YIIK IV.
His name is Wilhelm. You see, we never really got along.
I got a
because
pixie and
I'm
popcorn.
non-confrontational, and he's obsessed with conflict and misery. It's not that we didn't have good times together, it's just... he's so macabre.
And he isn't hot like Wilfred.
Anyway, we've been growing apart for years, and I think it's time I have him evicted.
The ideal woman is a landlordess.
Do you think you could help me with that before we leave?
She is totally into me.
Response? Wait, I'm the Inquisitor? I'm down, I'll Inquisit. Oh.
Hey, Wilhelm? There's something I've been meaning to talk to you about. Look, it's...
Wait, Alex is he's yeeking out over this crow?
So, there's just no way around it.
I guess he's into actors.
Kick you out.
Oh, so this is the bad roommate. Oh, this guy has 3 of these guys. Makes him user immune to most piercing attacks. Damage enemy agility. Alright, I wish I had some PP. I did not heal up before this battle. I hope you guys are enjoying these sick beats, though. But I did buy Supreme Slices, so this should help out. For, wait, is there something that gives me PP instead of just... Oh, it's soda. There we go. I want your item. 9 volt. I got a battery. Whoa, that's a lot of damage. What is the name of this card? Steal an item from the attacking enemy. Steal a single card from the enemy with a piercing attack. Carta in hand are healed a bit every turn. Discard Carta hand, draw a new Carta from another realm. Oh. Alright, so that's a good one to just keep on until it's like at 1. I think. Maybe. LP toss. Cool. Alright, a boss battle, everybody. A boss battle, and now I understand the mechanics better, so... it should go alright. We've got a couple of bleeds going on. I'll destroy Wilhelm. He has no more Karta, so we can get a lot of damage out now. How do I want to... Weird that, like, Crow is now the strong one and Sammy's health has gone down by half.
Check out my sickness.
3 hits. You love 3 hits. Alex is freaking out, man. I like the faces this guy has on his cards. I think they're neat. I have to see what he looks like when he looks at his stuff. Ah, he's creeping. Oh. Get a bandage, Alex. It's kind of an awkward battle because I came in unprepared, but I don't think I lose this. Whoa. There isn't like a party-wide heal. Get 90% energy. Huh. Don't really know what to do with that. Does I just hit? I probably should have healed. That was kind of, And the Crow is taking damage too, so he has... Was his cool card defeated? That would be sad. LP toss! Oh! Whoa! That defeated him just like that? We blew up the robot inside of an abandoned building. Blessed are those who dry their feet in the blackened pond. For they will inherit the question of reality. I'm in control. Well, time to go back. Oh, physics. Oh! Those certainly are some physics. That torso just... Yeah, I'm sorry about your chassis. But, you know. This kind of thing just happens to bad roommates, you know? 50 cents. And then this couch, nothing. But I gotta say, it would be pretty funny if there were 50 cents in this couch, like there are, and then you go into this couch, and there's $50. And time to go into the elevator. Let's progress the story. Hopefully we can get a save point. But I think this is a cutscene. Aha. William's asleep at the edge of this screaming woman. Isn't it lovely?
I am so happy we're almost out of here. This isn't really what I expected to be doing with my day.
Well, at least we found Ali. Imagine how much worse it would have been without her.
If I didn't have my cat to throw, I agree.
So, where do you live? I'll walk you back home, or maybe I can borrow my mom's car and drive you if it's outside of Frankton.
What do you mean? This is my home. This is where I live.
What? You live in this shithole?
Alex, don't be mean.
That's not very nice. I'd never call your house a crap hole because I have manners. Ever heard of them, Alex?
I just realized the framing of this is really funny. Anytime they make Alex really bewildered, it's really good.
It's just not every day I meet a girl who lives
It's not every day you meet a girl who lives in an old fact. Wait, I don't need to read this out. There's voice acting.
That way.
I'm just excited to be yeeking out, man.
I almost feel as if the factory lives with me. As if the factory, just like Dali, is part of me.
The factory is part of you?
Wow, you're almost as dumb as you look. Of course, the factory isn't part of me. That's just weird.
But do you actually live here?
Yeah. Just me and Dali.
It's me, the cat, the big robot, and the crow that I summoned from the TV. Kind of like how Mario comes in the TV. Wait a second. I just realized the crow going into the TV was the exact same thing as like Mario dragging that one kid into the TV from that old 90s Mario 64 commercial. It all comes back to Mario. I knew it. Nintendo's gonna have your head, Eagleston.
I reflected on her words. A mysterious girl who lived with her cat in an old steel mill. It was obvious to me that her words didn't contain the entire truth. Something about her compelled me.
Oh.
Pieces of her story started to fit together in my mind.
A compelling cat and woman combo.
Well, at least that's what I thought at the time. I can admit now that some pieces were pure fabrication on my part.
Oh, are you sure, Alex?
In my head, her story
You're not being entirely candid with the story you're telling.
A runaway woman who was trying to escape hard times. Someone who had found refuge in her cat. Maybe the only thing left from her previous life. Somehow this felt right inside my head. And still, her clothes were clean, her breath was fresh. And she was much more energetic than any homeless girl I'd ever known. Not that I'd known many. The secret to what I was missing lay in her temperament.
Is that your hobby?
Is what my hobby?
Staring off into space and screwing up your face as if to say, what's going on inside my head is really important, so just let me think.
Hey, I don't make that.
She's smiling as she's making fun of this guy. As she's making fun of Alex. Mind blow. Oh dear. A tornado of whirling thoughts. And I gotta say, it's hard to see this person through all the pixels. Go, Alex! Oh, that's a lot of Alexes.
Please don't touch me, not again! Let me be! You promised you wouldn't move me again! Please don't!
Why? I wonder why Alex is doing that face.
Alex, don't let them take me, please!
Alex, I think you should have, not stood there and did something to prevent her from being absorbed into the ether. Don't make fun of me, William. Alex tried his best by not trying at all and then making a dramatic motion. Dark Cloud. Meteor from Dark Cloud. It's real. What? I will save. I would love to save. I thought I was going to make a story decision, or... no, the only choice is save and push forward. And call again for the next episode. I think I'll give it like 30 more minutes, this stream. That sounds good to me. What'll this help us find out about Pepe Sylvia? On a sim. Auction is hosted by 16-bit king and queen characters. There are 11 bidders. Their royal favorite is chosen for the lot. And he's entering the bid Lost Love. How the hell does that work? So this is Michael's introduction. In the first version of this game, Michael is just a dude you know.
Is she listed?
No, tonight's auction isn't her. It's something I don't understand. An abstract desire. I really don't get this one. It's not anything you or I could relate to.
So, is your plan working or not?
The camera.
Well, I don't know if I'd call it a plan yet. My forum's grown, so something is happening. New crowd isn't great. Edgier than I expected. Their reaction to the one image proves it.
Why noise?
Birds of a feather. The question remains, why that image? What about your outside predicament?
Don't remind me.
I had known her for less than 2 hours when she vanished from my sight.
Okay, that was definitely a cutscene. I think around here is like when the demo for this update dropped. They had a demo where you could play the first couple hours. I think beyond this, I don't know what happens in the new version. I know what happens in the old version to an extent, but you know, as much as you can glean from what that story was trying to tell. But this
Sammy was gone for good. Swept away as if she'd never been there at all.
that scene from Michael is what really interested me in playing this game. That, oh, okay, they're doing some new stuff with Michael, because in the previous version of the game, Michael was just a dude that Alex knows. And that's it. He didn't have anything dramatic like that. He was honestly, like, not even really part of a story for most of the story, so if we get a lot more Michael and see what he's doing, because, you know, in the original story he didn't have much to do, I think that's a good sign.
A door into nothing, into a different reality, opened up and swallowed Sammy whole. At that moment I couldn't think, I couldn't breathe. All I could do was replay the scene of her being pulled into obscurity by nothing. There 1 second and gone.
Pulled into obscurity. That's a very particular phrasing. Does it mean, like, obscurity as in, like... Oh, literally, like, darkness. And something that's ambiguous to see? Or does he mean, like, obscurity as in, like, you know, common knowledge? Hey, a vending machine! I have no more questions to ask. I need to get a birch beer. Oh, and here's the other... Got drinks and snacks. I'll get another Supreme Slice. I earned it. Alright, Haruki Murakami fan, tell me what your next words are. Thank you for visiting. We want to thank you for your continued patronage. You are my favorite customer. Wow! And she's talking to me, player 1!
The calm night wind of springtime seemed to contrast the inner workings of my brain.
The inner machinations of your mind.
I was moving on autopilot back towards my home.
Oh, I can move. I have a microphone while I'm moving.
Something that wasn't meant to be seen. As if the curtain had lifted on reality and exposed the man upstairs. Like I just found out Santa wasn't real. I couldn't yet put into words what I now understood. But something had changed inside
Like he
of me.
just found out Santa wasn't real.
Pulsating through my veins was the energetic charge of irrevocable loss, all for a woman I didn't know. This feeling wasn't pure. It was cut with something I couldn't put my finger on at the time. I believe now that it was a profound sense that I had discovered something. Only problem was this something wasn't meant to be seen.
Are you talking about Santa
That
still?
moment, I was a child finding a magazine meant only for an adult's eyes.
You keep having
I was both intrigued and repulsed, confused by the images spinning inside my head.
Oh, ghost. That's that Soul Survivor, I think. Maybe. I don't know. It is funny that Alex makes a lot of analogies pertaining to childhood. That, like, cosmic horror to him is, like, the same as not understanding things as... not understanding things, like, when you were a kid. Also, I'm not the first one to notice this, but, this song is kind of like, this background music, this droning. It's a bit like Earthbound. What's going with you, Alpaca Man?
How did I not see it? It was already broken.
What, this fence? Hey, don't let it get to you, buddy. It'll be alright. Just take it from me. Or take it from Alex. Also, I don't know if you guys can see this, but, Alex, when he throws his cat, he's the one meowing. You can see his mouth move. One more time. Press X to reflect.
When I arrived home, tired, confused, out of breath, I tossed my things on the floor.
He never even got his grocery list back.
My mother still wasn't home yet. I wasn't surprised. She often worked late right before her company released a new product. My mother, a 49-year-old, short, red-headed woman, was an information systems programmer analyst for Pacific Chime, the West Coast's leading telecommunications provider. Her job,
Well, that's pretty good, ain't it?
located on the East Coast, worked her harder in 1 year than most jobs work people in a decade. This job paid well. Without it, my sister and I would have never gotten through college. I left school debt-free thanks to the back-breaking mental labor of my mother.
And he won't even get groceries. What a man. What a boy. What a boyish man. Oh no. I'm in the Shining. Oh god. All the good channels are blocked. All those pay-per-view ghost channels. Hey, a couple more gauze bandages. Log on to the computer. Let's go. Alex, this shit is creepy! Alex, I found this creepy shit and I think you need to check it out! Apparently the video is from your area! Be warned, it's crazy!
There was a moment of apathy where I almost
Oh,
didn't
whoa.
click the link.
Okay, I wasn't expecting that. Normally, he's doing his 3D monologue, model. Instead of his, 2D sprite coming up.
The last thing he sent me that was allegedly scary turned out to be a picture of 2 elephants.
Not that I'm complaining.
I sighed and clicked the link. The file was 2.9 megabytes. In the dark room, the monitor was hurting my eyes. I rubbed them and waited for the file to load. I thought of all the things it could be. More animal porn, human porn, cartoon porn. You could never really guess with this guy. But it was most certainly going to be pornographic.
Oh, you're really excited to open it, aren't you, Alex? I imagine Alex, when he rubs his eyes, he doesn't take off his glasses or lift them up. He, like, just sticks his 2 fingers into each eyelid and, like, rubs them in a circular fashion. 5 times clockwise, 5 times counterclockwise.
Maybe a girl from my high school.
That's the old Alex rub.
Was doing some particularly unladylike things. While the video loaded, I thought of all the
Oh,
girls
but
that
Alex, you
were
were really excited to see what's in this video.
All the girls that came to mind neither had the looks nor the motivation to seek out an adult filmmaker. I gave up. I just have to wait for it to finish
Jesus,
downloading.
Alex.
When the file had finished downloading, I waited with fading patience for my computer to open it in QuickTime.
QuickTime media player. Girl gets on the elevator and some weird shit happens. Anyone know some details? I just saw this on the IRC. Click here for EG video when I grab some screenshots of the best parts, so I can move this as like it's a... Holy shit! Which IRC was this one? This was posted by, Reaction Nod. And I have to slowly scroll, which is annoying. Impossible Dry. I watched it a few times. It was on Anonymous 10 minutes before I posted it. Still trying to find an origin. I watched it a few times, and I guess I'll be the first guy to ask, what the fuck is outside of the door? What the fuck is wrong with her eyes? Just... I don't want to swear anymore, so I'm not reading that. Anyone know if this is real? Is it from a movie? Can't find nor deny if it's from a movie, but if it is, it's probably Japanese or something. However, I think the frame rate, stationary camera, and unattractive woman makes me think it's at least homemade. Vivid Appears reacts with, I don't know if I'd call her ugly. Anyone find a name yet? Anyone notice there seems to be some frames missing? Watch the timeline, you'll see it skip, 188, it'll skip those numbers. Dim? Okay, I thought that said dim horny, no, it's dim thorny. Anyone notice that there appears, anyone else having a hard time viewing the video? Did you download it? There are 9 replies, and yet no one is drawing attention to the fucking star monsters at the corner of the frame? Seriously, guys? WTF, what is this from? From a security camera, obviously. There's no way this is real. Simply no way. I don't know. I kinda want it to be real. LOL. The truth is out there. I too want to believe. BWL. Nobody's gonna get that reference. Alright, let's download this. Oh. Oh wow, this is a lot to read here. I know that, I think... I'm wondering if this is, like, comes from, the YIIK, they asked fans of the game, the developers did, to just write some honest posts. You know, and for the chance to have them added to the game. So I'm wondering if these are the posts that people have written. Welcome to Onisum 1999. Welcome, guests. I am Veriformer, co-founder of the Onisum 1999 forum. Onisum is a group that is... Sorry, I'm messing up. Onisum is a group that was founded to discuss the things that you aren't allowed to discuss in public. The topic that makes the hair crawl on the back of your neck. The discussions that make you feel like there is an ethereal presence just beyond the periphery of your vision. Conspiracies, the occult, and the supernatural. We are the ones who think the thoughts of society doesn't want us to think. We're the ones who think the thoughts that society doesn't want us to think. Together we'll surf the astral waves and discover the hidden meanings of life. I'm happy you decided to take this journey. Your life will never be the same. Well, isn't that, rather, bombastic? Let's see. I'm gonna start skimming through this a little bit. The world can be a lonely place. We have to pretend to be others, but it's the reality of a subnormal human. That's tragic. There are some things we know that are true, and others we'll never be able to see. The JFK assassination, met Veriformer and the IRC trial. This guy's username is ChronoCrossed. I wonder if anybody's gonna get that reference. I was me, and I was still proud of who I was. Decided to start coding Onisum 1999. Glad to finally have a place for us weirdos to hang out. Alright, this guy's name is just Expensive Dick. Ain't no decent dick in Detroit. We finally got CDR last week, but when I put it in, I couldn't figure out how to fit it in without taking out the A drive. So I took it out. Only problem is, last night I wanted to play Doom and I had installed it for Roller Coaster Tycoon. I didn't want to uninstall that because it took so long to install in the first place, so I was driving outside when I see an abandoned computer on the side of the road. So I take it up, open it up, not bad specs, 24 megabytes of memory, 300 megabyte HDD, and a video card that I couldn't quite figure out what it was. So I had to open it up to figure out the specs, but I decided to stick to floppy drive. So get it all set, find my Doom floppy, insert it, and the strangest thing happens. I shit you not. Blood, dark, and shiny comes pouring out from the screen! It's from the bottom of the computer! I started screaming! Ah! My parents came in, and they start looking at me like I'm crazy. Eventually I calmed down, and explained to them what happened. They told me I had to stop lying, and took the computer away for a week, so I was pretty depressed. When I went back into the room to sit at the desk and pretend to be playing on it, I noticed a trash can. So I walked over to it. And look what I found, all that blood! Image removed by mods. Dude, that is so gross. No one wants to see that shit. Not even funny, but we got to see some tampons, which were inexpensive dicks. That's a gross comment. How are you posting this if they took your computer away? Genuine... These are some insane names. I like the name Absent Fibber, though. My virgin eyes, I'll never forgive you, expensive dick. Absent Fibber. Timely Grouch is also good. I guess that's what they mean by, like, the new crowd is edgier. I mean, it's kind of edgy. There's, like, blood and stuff. They want to gross each other out. They want to insult each other's bodies. Let's take a look at this. Wow. Alright. I am done with reading. Yeah, that's what I expected. We end the night. We read all the posts. We gamed hard. We were called a gamer. And we read some internet posts. Nothing else happened besides that. Intravenous style. Ha. Alright. I'm not able to go inside. Nothing else to read. Dream 1. A brief detour to see a sick friend. I think this is new. Okay, this is certainly new. There she is, everybody. The Exposition 3000. That'll make sense later. Oh, I just realized what I was doing. Perversion seems to be quite a theme in this game. Emphasized more than, I think at least a little bit more than the previous. A little bit more. We literally just had... Of course it's a lot more. Like, we just had a tutorial battle where a person says it's dangerous to do it raw. The boy's plastered on the ceiling. That's what I'm saying. Hey, Dolly's here.
So, is this what a college graduate does? Spend hundreds of thousands of his mother's hard-earned money to lounge around all day?
But of course.
It's already 2 p.m. Don't you think you should be getting out of bed?
Oh, okay. He's lying around for a long time.
I had a rough night. Can't get that video out of my head.
Alex?
Do you have to.
That doesn't work with me. I'm not your mommy. I don't let you get away with letting things slide.
Okay, fine. What is it then?
Why didn't you go back and look for her after she vanished from the elevator? Why did
That's not the worst question.
If you had seen her being pulled out of the elevator, you'd have known she was gone for good too. Besides, it's...
You're forgetting that I was there. I saw it too, and I get it. You're scared, right? So you ran home. I understand. But maybe when you've mustered up some courage, you can put on your big boy pants and see if you can find her.
Yeah.
Now get yourself out of bed. Take a shower. You smell terrible.
We're a stinky boy.
I knew he was right. I couldn't let myself live.
What playing in the woods all day and going online and reading internet forums all night doesn't lead to a very hygienic boy. Couldn't live with guilt.
Why did I just stand there and let her get pulled into what? What exactly had she been pulled into? Just
I like this goofy song that's playing over Alex's intense feelings of guilt.
But if I didn't go back, I knew I'd never be able to live with myself. I think there was a part of me that didn't believe what my eyes had seen. That I was missing something. Some vital piece of information that slipped my mind. The whole thing could be explained logically.
That's not the worst thing to assume. A lot was happening inside that abandoned building.
Okay, so let's review. You met a girl in an old factory and she vanishes within an hour of you meeting her. Now, with a new sense of bravery, you're running off to the last location you saw her to try and track her down.
Exactly.
We're so powerful and strong and brave.
I like this Alex with a sense of purpose. Now, if only you could get out of bed before 2 p.m.
Look, we gotta go things step by step, you know? Sense of purpose, and then we can get out of bed on time. You don't get out of bed on time without your sense of purpose, you know? There's an order to this. There's a procedure.
I've had this song stuck in my head. Did you ever get that? I think they call it an earworm or... But this isn't really the catchy kind of song. This is that sort of thing. It's pretty good, but some of the lyrics are a bit weird. How do they go again?
I think you have the wrong number.
Oh, sorry.
Alex isn't having it this time. No weird phone calls for this boy. Only phone calls that let him save the game. And, I think that's a good place for me to stop so far. We now have a sense of purpose that we can come back to next time. We can save the day. Call again anytime. Those cookies are still out. Yeah, this has been Y2K, a postmodern RPG. I'll, make sure to come back to this. And, I actually do intend to finish this. This is a game that I've been interested in finishing for a while. And they have been adding a lot of new stuff. I'm interested in... I think they've been leaning heavier into their visual stylizations. So, I'm looking forward to seeing more of that. They have quite a few surprises. Everybody, let's get a better angle. Let's get next to our beetle and frog. Yeah, here we go. Hi everybody, welcome to YIIK! And goodbye from YIIK. Thank you for joining Cool Mario's stream. This is Alex Eagleston, signing off. From the beetle to the frog. And between a rock and a hard place, I gotta end the stream. Bye.